called negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Hey, y'all, Gravity. Any day above ground, live it. I hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful Sunday morning. I said Sunday. Jesus Christ. I gotta, oh my God. I gotta take a day off. Give me a second, fam. My bad. Give me a second.
Huh? No.
Okay, I'm good now. Yes, this beautiful Saturday morning. I can't wait for this vacation. Anyway, I wasn't even going to stream this morning. I really wasn't. I was really I had just finished doing my data analytics course, and I was just screwing around. And I said, let me go on X. And shout out to Sonny Johnson for giving me this absolute blessing. Ben Shapiro and Bakari Sellers went to see each other. And if you've never doubted that the couch is one of the greatest political candidates in history, after this, you will see it for yourself. They understand what's about to happen. Pretty soon they will acknowledge November 5th. Pretty soon. But for now, they're going to pretend it's not there. But it is what it is. But before we have fun with that piece of business, let's see who's in the building. Sorry. W. Daisy Girl Williams. Hello, you seem new, but welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Good morning to you. V. Malsby, good morning. Brother Torian Rain, good morning. I'm trying, brother. It's work has been stressing me out. So I apologize for this beautiful Sunday morning. Anyway, and for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, good morning.
Bro, what you on?
All right. Let's do the customary clean out of the laundry chute and get the protections in the way first.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Now, before we play this clip, I just got to say something. Bill Maher must have like the worst. They must have the worst section in HBO when it comes to screening out an audience, because they've had live shows before and live shows to tape. His audiences are the worst. Like every time somebody either makes a not funny joke or people get to arguing, they just start clapping like a bunch of seals. It's annoying. But, you know, That's not what we came here for, because it could just be easy to roast the crowd. But I want y'all to listen to this. Now, as you see, it says overtime, which is his segment after the show. They keep the cameras rolling. But this is where like the spicy moments come. So it says Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who's not Speaker anymore, but okay. Ben Shapiro, Bakari Sellers. Let's see what they said.
Okay, we're back on Overtime with the 55th Speaker of the House of Representatives of the United States of America, Kevin McCarthy, the co-founder of the Daily Wire and host of the podcast The Ben Shapiro Show, Ben Shapiro, and a CNN contributor and best-selling author of The Moment, Bakari Sellers.
So let me get this right. So Ben Shapiro went to Congress in D.C. and then flew all the way to L.A. to do this. And y'all trying to tell me that this man don't want to be a celebrity. Cool. All right.
Okay. So let's get right to the biggest question from the people. Who do you think Trump should pick for this VP? Boy, he's really, I mean, it's a good strategy. Like, while the Democrats are getting all this bad publicity, just shut up. He doesn't usually do something that smart.
It's like that scene.
Right.
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park where the Velociraptor learns to use the door handle.
Right. But, I mean,
Okay. They're already clapping and we're only 49 seconds in. Jesus. It wasn't that funny, but all right. You figure in a city like LA, they would be used to funny jokes, but I guess not. Dwan B, don't get mad at me. You heard what I said.
the convention starts Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll postpone it.
Well, he's got to pick somebody over.
I would tell you that the only person who poses any fear for Democrats is probably Marco Rubio. Marco, he looks like the future. He has a great deal of experience. He can talk to Hispanic voters in ways and communicate in ways that otherwise Trump and Burgum would have trouble doing. And he's a notable opponent against Kamala Harris in the debate. And there's no concern over Burgum or J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is adiaphorous. He stands for nothing.
But
Marco Rubio. I feel you on that, Daisy. It's not hard to beat Eric Swallows. Well, it's really not. But I mean, I did do a stream on that. So if you would like, you can go back and listen to that. You know why you didn't get a notification, Cosmo Fury. You know why. But good morning to you. JD Vance or Burgum. Okay. They picked the worst people, boy. All right. Hispanic voters. Okay. We're going to catch you in a minute, Bakari. Hispanic voters. Gotcha.
wait a second. I read that because they're both from Florida, Trump and Rubio, that they can't be on the same ticket.
So Rubio would move to Virginia. Same thing that Cheney did. He moved out of Texas, went back to Wyoming. You can't come from the same state.
I know. So you move.
You declare residency. Actually, it would be Nevada, right? He actually spends a fair bit of his year in Nevada.
He would have to resign from Senate.
Correct.
And
DeSantis would appoint his replacement.
Yeah.
So, wow.
But
you can do it. You just can't be from the same state.
Right. The other thing is that Trump has a habit of going off the board, right? I mean, like he likes the surprise.
This is going to be Apprentice.
It's
He's
going to
make you all think around. He's going to make you guess where it is.
That's who it is right
He's
there.
going to make you sign up for
Again, it wasn't that funny, but okay.
Rubio would be excellent. Tim Scott would be excellent. If you
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. We've hit the Vortex family. Okay. This is like the Republican version of saying Thomas Sowell's name. You bring us Tim Scott. All right.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
No, this man did not just bring us Tim Scott. He would be an excellent choice. This man, hold up. The man who famously said that there's no America is not a racist country. This man. Do y'all believe that? I don't think y'all believe that. Pretty sure y'all don't believe that. But I'll let y'all decide. Do you believe that? Yes, another TS. Yes. And notice we're gonna have a debate from BS versus BS, but he brought us Tim Scott. You brought us shackles off my feet. Okay. Got it. Continue, sir.
I want to play the game. I want to win the election. Pick Youngkin in Virginia. Put Youngkin in play, and the race is over.
Well, he's not going to do any of those things.
Why Youngkin?
Youngkin is still very popular in Virginia. Look,
Youngkin.
well, listen.
If you win Virginia,
Right now, if you took the polling, you would say Trump has Arizona, Trump has Nevada, Trump has Georgia. So that gets him to 267. In Maine and Oklahoma and Nebraska go by congressional districts, so they're going to split in there. He has to win either Michigan, Wisconsin, or Pennsylvania. He has to win one of those three. He only lost Wisconsin by 20. But the real challenge is Black America has switched off of Biden. They're not voting for Trump, but they're not turning out. So he has to win one of those three. But if you put Virginia,
we haven't had the election yet. So
yeah, I know. I mean, Donald Trump got 8% of the Black vote in 2020. In 2020.
20% of the men.
He's polling 22%. The highest person
First of all,
in modern history is
Mr. Speaker, if you believe that Donald Trump's going to get 20% of the Black vote, I will sell you a bridge in Brooklyn.
No, I don't. But I do not believe. If you look at the last election, 2020, Biden only won the election by 48,918 votes, and he had an approval rating of a plus 10. He's now minus 20. So,
but I mean, I think,
and you know what else happened in that election
because it was anybody but Trump. Let's just call it what it is, sir. It was anybody but Trump. We were in the midst of a scamdemic. It was anybody but Trump. It was a concerted effort. It's okay. Fine. He only won by about 50,000 votes. Okay. I've been on here on record saying you got to live with your vote. I lived with my vote. You see, I don't get pissed. Now all the Biden people, they pissed. All the Trump people, they're upset. Except me. It's okay. We're going to see what happens this time. Because Bakari's going to tell us. He's going to tell the whole world. First, it was E.J. Johnson II, a.k.a. Simone Sanders, that told the world. Bakari Sellers is about to tell the world about Black folks. Because he's with us. Wink, wink.
he won so big? Do you know how many Republicans in Congress lost? Incumbents? Zero. First time since 94.
Honestly, I'm going to be...
Democrats.
You must really miss this shit.
I know.
No, really, I can see how
I can walk you through anything.
you got politics in your blood.
I was just going to say, I disagree with you, but I
man.
honestly find it refreshing that you will even articulate that Biden won the race and Trump lost. And so,
That's what I'm saying. Good as it gets, Republican.
I mean, the bar is in hell, but
I know.
Fuck? So he's supposed to lie. Oh, he's supposed to be one of them people that was supposed to like, oh, it was taken. Whatever. Kevin McCarthy's not MAGA, but let y'all tell it. Go ahead.
But that's important. That is important.
The problem that Biden has is that in 2020, the increase in voter turnout was so massive from 2016, unprecedentedly massive. The voting base increased by about 22 million voters. Normally, it increases maybe 4 or 5 million voters per election cycle. What that means is that you're probably going to get closer to a reversion to the mean. I'd be shocked if you even get as many voters as you had in 2020 and 2024. And a lot of the voters who are not going to be, quote unquote, showing up, by which I mean, like not using mail-in
What
ballots.
Democrats are doing to one another right now, they're guaranteeing Biden's going to lose. They're weakening and everything.
Well,
and in the polling,
every day.
Biden's the strongest one.
I actually argue that Democrats have done more damage to Joe Biden since January 27th, June 27th, and probably June 27th.
The only person who's done worse still is himself.
Well, I mean, but at the end of the day, what I've been telling everyone is if people analyze this race wrong. I mean, you literally have 3 choices in this race. You have Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and the couch. Those are your choices. And the couch is one of the most amazing candidates in the history of American politics.
Remember,
it runs.
There you go. Torian, they watch us. How the hell did Bakari Sellers know about the couch? How did Simone Sanders know about the couch? We're the only sector that talks about the couch. Do you understand? Family, they're making videos about us saying vote the couch. Saying that we're retarded for voting the couch. But we don't have any political sway. We're the small fringe part of the black community. The same small fringe part of the black community that got the old heads running off Republican mouthpieces that are really Democrats, but you know what I mean? And who cosplay the supposed flag they're under or flags they're under. But we're the small fringe part of the black community. We're the radicals. Community, good morning, beloved. You know they dislike you. You know that because you actually teach the youth. They dislike you. And you're from Texas. I forgot about that part. So I'm going to warn y'all now, family, for the next 3 months, they're going to distort what the meaning of the couch is. And it's incumbent on us to make sure that we keep the idea of the couch the way it is intended, the way it is supposed to be articulated. That is our job for the next 3 months. But we're going to play that part again because that is hilarious.
Hey, what I've been telling everyone is people analyze this race wrong. I mean, you literally have 3 choices in this race. You have Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and the couch. Those are your choices. And the couch is one of the most amazing candidates in the history of American politics. Remember, it runs no ads, and people choose it all the time. I mean,
Bobby Kennedy just shot him. What about the worm in my brain? All right. Well, what do you make of the Democratic Socialists of America, DSA, pulling its endorsement of AOC for WTF? Okay. What do you make of the Democratic Socialists of America pulling its endorsement of AOC for not being sufficiently anti-Israel? Did that happen?
Because AOC is a retarded candidate. I mean, let's just call it what it is. She skated in 2018 in there because she was a firebrand. What's that term people like to use? The bloom has gone off on the rose. People see through her. They've been seeing through her. Yes, she won her primary. Doesn't mean she's going to win her election. She got into Congress in debt, and now she's a multimillionaire. She's going to be okay. As I say, vote them all out.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was like I was in the who cares category.
yeah. Same. I'm just looking for. Honestly, I'd like for the Democratic Party to pull its support from the pro-Hamas wing of the Democratic Party. That would be.
Well, I actually think
this is.
I think that
even without the excuse me, but this you should care because even without the age issue with Biden, there's going to be the Genocide Joe protesters at the convention. This is a split in the party.
But let me articulate this. I think that both parties have a real issue with anti-Semitism. And I don't think it has any place. I mean, I've seen the ads with the Star of David that you all ran in different House races.
Right.
I've heard the words that have come out of Donald Trump's mouth before. I mean, we can't turn a blind eye to the anti-Semitism that's in the Republican Party. We've seen January 6th. We saw people in Charlottesville yelling all the worst.
So here's where this comes in.
Can I finish this up? The way I wanted to bring this full circle is that yes, Democrats have to combat the anti-Semitism that's within our own party as well. It needs to be rooted out completely from both parties. That's my only point. It has no place. It has no place in the American political.
I agree. I obviously agree, and I personally have been targeted more than probably anyone else in America by alt-right anti-Semites. Okay, like truly by the statistics as a conservative. Now, let me say that the vast disproportion of people who are anti-Semitic in America right now, unfortunately, I wish this were not true. I wish it were a non-bipartisan issue and there were no anti-Semitism. But the vast disproportion is inside the Democratic Party right now, which is why the Democratic Party seems unable to divide off from, say, Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib. Yeah. It's why they've had such trouble in simply declaring the obvious, which is that Hamas should surrender. It's why Joe Biden, by the way, the other night, even at that foreign policy supposedly masterful display, he had a tough.
How does he tell that lie? The only people supporting Ilhan Omar are her people in her district. By the way, when she first got in and started talking, nobody supported her. She was probably the worst member of the squad. Rashida Tlaib was a close second. Please. It's because they open their mouth and they sound like idiots. But what have I told y'all? Forever victims. I've been targeted. Oh, you've been targeted because you're conservative by the alt-right. Huh? See, this is why we get a Ben Shapiro the way we do. Sir, you were better off just saying you were being targeted by the alt-right because you're Jewish. You were better off saying that. The alt-right is conservative. They don't want you there because you're Jewish, not because you're conservative. It would behoove you to tell the truth. But again, he wants to be in the club.
Time explaining exactly. He didn't mention the word hostages one time when he was discussing Israel and Hamas. And there are 5 American hostages sitting in Hamas tunnels right now, and he's still talking about slow walking military aid to Israel to finish off that war. That is because he is deeply concerned that he's going to lose that part of his base that is anti-Semitic.
There's no anti-Semitic, but it's not equal. There's only one party in Congress that equated Hamas equal to America in the same place.
Well, I mean, but I mean, let me also just call bullshit for 1 second, because there was a $31 billion MOU that was signed by what president? Barack Obama. F-35s were delivered to Israel under what president? Barack Obama. The Iron Dome was created under what president? Barack Obama. And so, I've been somebody who's always said that Israel is an American value. I've always said that. October 7th was one of the most. I've been somebody who's always said that Israel is an American value. What president? Barack Obama. And so, I've been somebody who's always said that Israel is an American value. Oh
Lord, Israel is an American value. Oh, okay. Family, we got to make them cry on November 5th. We have to. Oh man, he's another one that's gonna say that without Israel we're gonna fall. Oh, you know what? Next week. I'm gonna save that for next week. I can't do that now.
I've always said that. October 7th was one of the most devastating days that I've ever seen with my own eyes.
The Democratic Party is not the same party that Obama had today.
Wait, hold on. It actually is. And Barack Obama signed into law the Iran nuclear deal. Barack Obama made Benjamin Netanyahu walk out of the back door of the White House. Barack Obama was the most anti-Israel president in the history of the United States. He was.
Every American
the only possible exception might have been HW during his term.
I think that's a teapot, whatever, a teapot. But every American president has been a strong backer of Israel.
And that's what
we're talking about the rank and file now. We're talking about people.
But this is also the problem with the issue and the conversation that we're having, because back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way through those early times, Israel was truly a bipartisan American value type of country. Until Bibi Netanyahu came and spoke. And I'm just telling you, those two men did not like each other. They despised each other.
For a person who served in Congress during that time and watched it, it was Obama and Iran cutting a deal directly against, where Schumer even sat there and was quiet, where Steny Hoyer let it go through. That was the turning point. No, never again. We would go to Israel together. Never again.
Thank you, Kevin McCarthy, for telling the truth. They play both sides. He just adequate for those who need to tell people that white supremacy exists. Show them that clip. Go back about 20-25 seconds. Put your screen recorder on and play that clip from when Kevin McCarthy started talking till they clap like seals again. Play that part and send it to people when they say there's no white supremacy. Because just like he said, we'll just break it down real fast because I know they were talking because I sped it up. Obama in Iran cut a deal. Obama sent them money. Schumer and Stoyer that are Jewish sat there and let it go through. And you haven't heard Schumer say one time that was a mistake.
He broke it. The partisanship that we're discussing right now, the fact that this has become a partisan issue is why it's wrong.
Okay.
And I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, but I have to call bullshit on this.
On me or him?
Him. Okay. And this with the Iran deal, because I hear this all the time. And this is kind of germane to our discussion before about the immunity, because the fear is that, as soon as the president leaves office, he's going to be prosecuted and persecuted for something he did while he was in office. And the Supreme Court said, but yeah, presidents while in office do things that they think at the time are best for the country. I didn't think going into Iraq that George Bush did was the best thing for the country, but I think he did. and you can't go after a president for that. Obama thought making a deal with Iran was the best thing for this country, and it may have been. We don't know because your asshole boyfriend pulled out. And the idea was to bring Iran, which is not a country of unsophisticated people, into the fold, into the family of nations.
And here's how it works.
And it was a very effective deal. They would not have been able to produce a bomb for the next 15 years. We have the facts of this.
Let me return
to the facts on the provision on the Iran deal that allowed them at a certain point to have a bomb. Not only that, as John Kerry, the Secretary of State, openly acknowledged, it allowed for the development of ballistic missile technology. It made Iran part of the world economy again. When Joe Biden came into office and reoriented the Middle East away from the Abraham Accords and started trying to recut a deal with Iran, Iran got significantly stronger, and it is now Iranian agents in Yemen, in Lebanon.
Well, they're going to have a bomb a lot. They're going to have the bomb a lot sooner.
But you know what? But you know how they pay for it? When Biden came to office, they produced 4,000 barrels a day. Today, they produce more than 1 million barrels
of
oil. We still have the sanctions against oil, but Biden allows them to sell. That's where they started funding all the terrorism around. You want to know what happened on October 7th? Never would have happened had
when the bomb
Biden not
goes
allowed
off.
the money to go.
I don't really care how they paid for it, Kevin.
But they couldn't have done it if they didn't have.
No, but the goal is to stop Iran from getting a bomb.
Exactly,
and that's what the Iran nuclear deal was supposed to do.
It allowed the agreement for them to have.
Take Israel's perspective for just 1 second.
I always do.
Why? No, but I mean, if one party has a relatively strong interest in Iran not getting a bomb, it would be Israel. More than the United States. They're the regional actor that Iran has threatened with.
Plenty of people
did Israel support the Iran deal or not?
Netanyahu did not.
No.
There were plenty of people in Israel who did. Of course it is. There was no dissent in Israel. You think Jews don't argue about this?
Bill?
That was funny. That was funny. Woo! All right. So there was that. We had to give you a little bit of an appetizer before the main course. Because there's a couple clips we gotta look at. There's a couple clips. Oh boy. It's gonna suck when we have to say goodbye to these people. It's gonna suck. Because they were great. But it's time to move on. It's definitely time to move on from them. So, as you see in the thumbnail, they were talking about Black people. Like, why are we in it? But okay. But again, Bakari Sellers offered it. The couch. So let's see what they said about Black people.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Isn't that a great picture? Maybe I should change this and make this the thumbnail. I think I'll do that. Screenshot. All right, let's hear. Talk about Black people. Let's speed it up because I don't want to catch copyright. We'll go 1.5. All right, here we go.
54. And so if you want to talk about somebody,
that doesn't mean it is.
Well,
you said he feels that way. That's ridiculous. It is.
But I think the ridiculous notion is for either one of you all to have the audacity to believe that you understand what the experience is to be.
I have to object to that. I cannot talk about it because I am not part of the group. I am a sentient human being. You're right. There's two ways you cannot understand something. One is to be too far from it. We're too far from it. We can't see like you can. One is to be too close to something. And then sometimes you can't see it accurately either.
Huh? Whoa. Bill, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Because y'all say that this country is a melting pot, so everybody should be able to understand everybody's experiences. That's what makes it so great. You said this. We be able to participate in everybody's culture, and we can get some sense of understanding about each other. That's what y'all love to preach. And then we tell you, yes, but there, as well as you can say that, there's also subtleties that each group has that people won't understand. We've been telling you that, but you'll accept everybody else's. But when it comes to us, we're not going to give you that much grace. Bill Maher, you spent years acting like you know what was good for the Black community, just because you dated a Black woman. But I can't criticize the Jewish community. I can't have my criticisms and my commentaries on the Jewish community because somehow I don't know what it is. Yet I've been around them my entire life in some capacity, been in their houses, been in their businesses, been in their conversations, but I can't say nothing because if dare I say something, I'm going to face some consequences, right? Jay-Z been around them for years. He puts one line in a song, y'all got upset. Kyrie Irving is of that faith, no matter what you want to call it. And he said one thing in a tweet, y'all want to take his livelihood and his money out of his wife and kids' mouths, make him destitute. He can't even sniff the Olympic team. That's interesting. You gotta love the hypocrisy, family. By the way, 100 people in the room, hit the like. You gotta love the hypocrisy. Gotta love it. But let me let him continue.
I'm not too close to something. I am that. And so, but what I am saying though is for you to discount my father's experience and say
I'm not discounting it,
and to say it was silly.
No. Well, he was shot.
No,
were you shot?
No, but he's still alive. Like he's right here. Like,
right. But the idea that if I were to say to you as a Jew that the experience of Jews in the United States today is worse than the experience of Jews in Europe in 1939, I would not be stating accurately. Right. It's not true. It's also not true to say that the experience of black people in America in 2024 is worse on a general level than the experience of black men in 1954 in Alabama. That's crazy.
I think.
I went on that soliloquy and he just proved everything I just said was accurate. Hey, Benjamin, show me the tweet where you highlighted the young man down here in Georgia who was found without his organs and wrapped up in gym mats. Or the young black woman who went to the sleepover and her body still hasn't been found, and it's been about 6 years now. Where are your tweets on that? Since you want to say that me as a black man, my experience in 2024 is not as bad as a black man in Alabama in 1954. You're right. People can't get away with lynching black men and women and children today like they did back then. That's called the evolution of white supremacy, sir. They don't have to do it in your face and dare you to say something. They'll still do it. And they're going to have assholes like you to sit up there and justify it, like you did with George Floyd, like you did it with Breonna Taylor, like you did with Jordan Neely, like you did with Tamir Rice, like you did with Sandra Bland, like you did with Micah Johnson, like you did with Chris Dorner, like you did with Oscar Grant, like you did with Darren Seals. Oh, don't get it fucked up, family. Trust and believe when Ben was around his friends and found out Darren Seals got murdered, he said it was because of BLM. Hmm. But okay, Ben. You know the black experience, but you know the black experience. He brings up Jewish person today having it worse than someone in Germany in 1939. That would be inaccurate. But it's accurate to say that a black man in 2024 has an easier time than a black man in Alabama in 1954. Okay. All right, Benjamin. Continue.
I also think that that's decently intellectually dishonest, and that's my problem with it. I think that's genuinely intellectually dishonest, because when we go through the litany of not just imagine. So, for example, one of my major political issues is African American female mortality. Right? If you want to talk about structural racism, did you know? I'm sure you do. But black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die during childbirth than white women.
That's also true in Europe, by the way.
We're talking about the United States.
I know, but the problem is you have to have control.
But we do have.
Why are we going to Europe? Why are we going to Europe? See, he stayed in America, right? And then jumped into Germany, right? But then he didn't jump into black men here and black men somewhere else. But when it comes to black people, now he want to move the goalposts and say, what about Europe? Let's keep it in America, sir. Please. You kept black people in America. Let's keep black people in America. Let's do that. Go ahead.
Well, no, there's statistical control.
And so tell me why that is.
Okay, the answer is because black people in the United States have a lower household income, median household income, which means
I was called bullshit because it actually crosses across socioeconomic lines. So you can be my wife, who almost died during childbirth. You can be Serena Williams, who almost died during childbirth.
So what's your answer?
Because actually,
white doctors are racist?
No, but there actually is implicit bias in our healthcare delivery system.
Ooh, Ben, are you not arguing that there's no medical apartheid still in 2024? Are you about to argue that? Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't know what this means. I really don't. We're not even talking about Mexican immigrants right now. We weren't even talking about immigration, but you wanted to bring this up. Okay. All right. We can have that conversation. Okay. Because people just want to interrupt my broadcast with things that we're not even talking about. We weren't even talking about illegal immigration. But you can come up and explain illegal immigration to us one time. Please, I'm curious now. Because I just love you followed up with this. I need this explained. That's a Rumble exclusive. I can't talk that here. Please click that link, please. I don't understand this. Everybody wants to derail the conversation. We went from talking about who Trump is going to pick as VP to how it's going to look for the last 3 to 4 months of the year leading up to the election. And I'm now talking about black people and mortality and medical apartheid and systemic racism. And you're talking about legal immigration. Okay. Is this moo cow?
No, that's not moo cow. I was going to say moo cow's full of moo crap, because just really quick, it's white people stealing off the shelves.
Hold on one second. Do not block moo cow, please. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's white people stealing off the shelves too. Like, in fact, remember that big ring that got caught? Like, all these black people were stealing and doing what? Giving their stuff to this white woman who had a whole stealing ring around the world.
Latinos, but yeah, Brother Torian Rain Reloaded. He covered that extensively.
Right. So yeah. I just feel like it's a crock, it's a distraction, it's a goalpost move, it's a straw man, it's all the things. And I think it's important. What I like that you do is you call out the logical fallacy in the moment, like straw man, like whatever it is. It's like, to me, it's just a crock. But anyway, keep doing what you're doing, man. Peace.
I appreciate it. Moo cow, please. No. We're not gonna play dumb now. I asked you to come up. Click that link underneath your comment. Make sure your mic and camera, you don't even have to be on camera. Make sure they're working. I need you to explain to me why you derailed my broadcast talking about illegal immigration when that wasn't even the subject. I need this explained to me. Because for the past 40 minutes, we didn't even bring up illegal immigration one time. I need to understand why you stopped my broadcast with that comment. I'm going to let this play and wait for this person to show up.
And there have been medical studies that show that people respond to the pain of black women differently than they respond to the pain of white women. That literally is a fact. And so I am trying to help both of you all understand that sometimes there are systems in place that just treat people differently.
So that, for example, would have nothing to do with the rates of, say, pregnant obesity by various communities. There are many
Oh, Ben Shapiro's now going to tell us that black women don't get overweight when they have kids. He just said, he told us something new. His wife was a doctor, remember. Mukau, once again, you see that link underneath your comment. I need you to click that link and come up to the stage and explain to me why you brought up illegal immigration in a conversation and a broadcast that had nothing to do with what you put in the chat. I need this explained. Thank you. Now, back to Ben. Ben just told us, because remember, his wife is a doctor. He'd love to tell us this. Black women do not get overweight when they have kids. This doesn't happen. Pregnancy obesity. Pregnancy obesity. What? Ladies, which one of y'all had a kid or several and never gained weight? I guess the term baby weight, that's woke.
when it comes to these particular issues. And unless you remove the statistical confounds, you end up with trying to blame vague, shadowy figures like implicit bias, which are innately, insanely difficult, if not impossible to measure.
I don't know what he just said.
Implicit, this man loves the term implicit bias. He loves that term. Sir, Ben, this fucking guy, he can easily do half a day's research and see medical apartheid still happening. Ben, oh man, I was waiting for this part. Okay, Ben, there's a boogeyman, right? This is what he said. There's a boogeyman. A boogeyman. Ben, we saw the boogeyman in his form in 2020. Since you don't want to link both of those at once. Yeah. Torian, I've already told y'all, they're already there. They're already there. Forever victims. They saw what the left was doing for years and they wanted a piece of the action. Now they're all forever victims. That's why Charlie Kirk, you know, the ones that love to run around and say that you have to pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. You got to stop being victims. Now all of a sudden they want to say, oh, it's not fair that my pilot is black. It's not fair. Mukau, I can explain it to you very easily. I'm not finna type it in the chat. You can come up here and we can have a one-on-one conversation. I can tell you why I don't like Ben Shapiro. I need you to click that link. We're not going to do this all morning. No, Wallow J, you are not timing him out. Leave him alone or her alone. Leave them alone. I need y'all to respect that. It's, oh, Jesus Christ. That's not Discord. That's not Discord. That's called StreamYard. That gives you access to talk to the person whose channel you're on. We're not doing this. Don't do that. Because you know exactly what Discord is. The words aren't even the same. Ben Shapiro, you really finna sit up there and tell us there's no implicit bias in the medical field? This is what you're about to tell us. When you were one of the main people outside going on against Fauci, one of the main ones. You're really about to do this. Your ex-co-worker went through bullshit when she gave birth. So you heard it. You're not about to do this, sir. I'll keep it on the Belle Biv DeVoe. Mukau, one more again. I can tell you I'll answer any question you got. I need you to click that link. I really need you to click that link. I get it though. Ben. I get it. You heard I can't breathe and it done messed up your mind for years. I get it. George, I get it. Eric Garner, he scarred you for life. No, why would I go to your Discord, sir? No. You showed up over here to talk. You wanted to stop my broadcast. I'm going to give you your attention. Now, click that link. You got one more shot. I'm actually giving you grace and I'm allowing you to stay. I need you to click that link. I am not going to your Discord. I am not going anywhere else. You wanted to come here and disrupt my broadcast. I need you to click that link and explain to me why you disrupted my broadcast. I don't give a damn if you're shy. You don't have to be on camera. Click that link. I don't want to hear that you're shy. I'm shy too. That's why most times I have my camera off. I don't look good in the morning or in the afternoon or the evening. I'm a 6.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. My wife looks better than me. So I need you to click that link. Because you weren't shy when you fucked up my broadcast. You weren't shy there. You damn near ran out of characters to write what you wrote. I am not an extrovert, sir. I'm very introverted. Now, I need you to click that link. Let's both be introverts. Now, come on. We can be introverts to a crowd. Let's go. Not yet. No. Okay. Everybody stop commenting for about 2 minutes. Mukau, one more time. Seriously. Now you're going to get me angry. I need you to click that link. I don't need no more talking out of you. You and I are going to get rid of our shyness together. But that what we going to do. Now what we going to do? We both going to get rid of our shyness. Mods, put the thing back in there for now. Now it's playing with me. I don't know why. Now I'm getting pissed off. Okay, now it works. Okay. Oh, sir. Hey, whoa. You don't want to be broadcasted? You don't want to be broadcasted. You showed up here. Everybody saw it. Don't nobody block them. Everybody's going to see this. They're going to look in them comments and they're like, yo, what the hell did that have to do with the conversation? You already broadcasted. You decided to look at the pretty spider web and then realize that it was sticky as fuck. Now the spider is coming to come see you. I need you to click that link. We're not doing this. Nah, you lost that privilege. You lost that privilege. And you actually lost it back when you said come to my Discord. So I need you to click that link. Don't nobody block them. Don't nobody time them out. I want everybody to see this. I'll even throw you a mulligan. Watch this. I'm on film now. My goatee fucked up. No. You don't have to broadcast on your Discord. Just click that link. You're going to be broadcasted here. Here. Your Discord won't even know. So right here. Come on. Since you wanted to interrupt my show and my broadcast, you can come here. You can tell us all about illegal immigration and how we should pull it up. Please. I would love to know this. Should I help him more, family? Oh, I got boxing gloves. I ain't finna go get him. Come on. Should I help him? Should I make it easier for him? I think I'm gonna make it easier. What I got? Let me go into the box of props. Let me see. How we gonna do this? Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll make it even easier for him. Look here. I'm finna put this on. We'll make it even easier. You ain't got to see my face. Come on. Let's go. I don't care if it's a scam account. Come up here. Come on. I'll make it easy. You can put on a mask. That's wonderful. It's your first time. The first time is always the worst. Now, come on. Click that link. Great. You don't know what's going on? Then you should have shut up and listened before commenting. It would have saved you embarrassment. Oh, this pit's already open. If you're new to a channel, let's give you a little bit of advice. If you enter a new channel, you be quiet, especially in a live stream. Get the temperature of the room and double dutch your way into the conversation, or just don't say anything until you can provide adequate commentary. You internet people, kill me. Y'all people kill me. I'm trying to tell you why I don't like Ben. You want to know why I don't like Ben Shapiro? Ben Shapiro's a racist. Number one. Number two, all he does is talk fast and says nothing. Number three, it's funny as hell that y'all keep telling us that Ben Shapiro and all these other people are base since you want to know so much. Ben Shapiro ain't said nothing intelligent ever that he cited himself. He's just there for people to feel better about themselves, you know, to correct them to be safe and stupid. Ben Shapiro is not a paragon that y'all going to go up to and say, I'm going to get some knowledge today. Huh? Oh, y'all want to play that game? Fine, we'll play that game. This is the man that got viral for reciting lyrics from WAP. A conservative who was supposed to help guide people through this socioeconomic and social plantations, for lack of a better word, that we're in right now, literally went viral one time for reciting the lyrics to WAP. The same man who got on people's radar because he was talking crazy sitting next to a transgender person who almost beat his ass on a stage. Let me help you for those who don't understand how easy it is to be a conservative. Number one, you need to have a backwards hat or a hat in some form. And if that sounds xenophobic, go look at any conservative and tell me when's the first time you've never seen them with a hat on. No, we won't ask that question. Answer this question. Out of every picture and every video you've ever seen of a conservative, tell me when they didn't have a hat on. Now, we'll take Ben out of that because his is cultural. But any conservative, I don't care if they're black, white, Asian, Indian, Latino. Tell me any conservative that's been on the train. When have you never seen them without a hat? It's never happened. No, Bakari Sellers is not a conservative. He's not. He leans left. Well, for Ben, I should say cultural and religious. But there you go. Number 2, all conservatives do is recite stats. Fine. Great tool to use in debates. Are you going past that? No. Case in point, when they start playing crime stats, talking about 1352 or 50 or 60, great. Let's just take that for what it is. Black people do all that crime, right? Okay. What's the reason? Ask them what the reason is. Miss Nisi, leave them alone. Leave them alone. We're going to teach today. We're going to teach today. Ask them to explain that. Because remember, especially with the black ones, they come out of these communities allegedly. They've been around them. They've been around us. They've been around the blacks in the hood. That's what they tell you all the time. So you think they have street cred, so that you think they know what they're talking about. But then when you go in their history, they were nowhere near it. Because now they're running around saying that, oh, poverty ain't the reason why there's crime. What the fuck did you just say? What do you mean poverty don't breed crime? Oh, let me guess. People are just doing crimes just for the thrill, right? That's all they're doing it for. People commit crimes just because. There's never an economic advantage to it. Never. Cool. Okay. I'm going to help you. Go ask conservatives this example. So explain to us why there was a whole theft ring down in Texas of AAPI that were ripping off catalytic converters. Ask them what was the point of them doing that. Ask them. No, D. Foster. He or she says they're shy. It's okay. We're going to teach. Don't nobody block them. Don't time them out. I want everybody to see this. I need y'all to explain that. Cool. I got another example for you. Ask conservatives, right? What the white boy down here in Georgia did. What was his motive for knocking off 8 women that were of the Asian allegiance at spas? Ask them what that was for. Ask them. Ask them. Because conservatives out here will never tell you the reason. Because, well, Mukau, it would have behooved you to not say a word, because I was getting to that point. This is why I don't like Ben Shapiro. I was actually going to go off on Ben Shapiro and play my instrumental while I go off on him. But you messed that up, so we're just going to teach regularly right now. Ben Shapiro is just one in a long line of conservatives who sit up there to make white people feel better. To make them feel like they're in a psyop. To make it feel like, oh, all the media that you're seeing, even though he's part of the media, all this media is seeing is propaganda. All the things you're seeing outside is propaganda. Hell, even the price of cereal in your local supermarket, that's propaganda. There's no reason why a box of Kellogg's cereal should be $6.89. You know why? This is Ben. You know why the price of cornflakes are $6.89? I mean, my wife, who's a doctor, she went to the store and she texted me and showed me a picture of a box of cornflakes. And the box of cornflakes, I'm serious. It was $6.89. And I was like, well, how can that be? And I did my research, and not discounting inflation, but did you know that the CEO of Kellogg's is a person who is an advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion? Yeah, Ben. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Reason I can't afford my cornflakes is because of DEI. So something created by white corporate executives is the reason why you can't afford cornflakes. That's how Ben talks. That's how his mind works. Again, family. For him to sit up there and say that the reason why black women are dying during pregnancy is because they're fat. How the hell do you sit up there and rationalize that? Okay, Ben, again, we asked the question. So, how come when white women die on these same tables, because there have been white women that died giving birth, they were overweight as well. How do you explain that? How do you explain the Latinos? How do you explain the Asian women? How do you explain the mixed people? How do you explain the South Asian? How do you explain this? I need this explained to me. You love saying that. Oh, there was another clip we're going to show you where they said, you know what? Let me just play it. This was funny as hell. They went and talked about our favorite city, family. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They went to Chicago. Yes, they did. Did you think they were going to skip Chicago? They're trying to revive the Chicago trope. It's a beautiful piece of tape. You got to see this. Beautiful. Here we go. Great. He asked the question, or she. Are you saying more black people die in any other races in U.S. hospitals? I don't know the exact answer, but here's what I will say. Our cases are egregious. That's what I'll say. Because just like Bakari said, I'll actually agree with him on that. Our pain is not taken seriously. And we've actually had documented proof. I actually have a proof here on the channel where black people, black doctors have said they don't like it when other doctors go in a room with black patients and they discount the pain. It's happened. Why do you think most black patients ask for black nurses and black doctors? Why is it every time one of us die in a hospital, for the percentage is egregious that it's a non-black doctor that's in there? They were the signed off attending. It's just crazy. Now y'all understand why there's a healthy distrust of the medical system with black folks. But remember this family too. Remember how they were calling us crazy and we were behind the times when the whole thing with the pandemic started, and we were saying, all right, you know what? Let's go back to the roots. Let's go back to the old home remedies. People were online passing out recipes and stuff. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Remember how they said we were crazy? Now, what do you see 4 years later? Everybody coming out with their home remedy kits. I'm seeing videos all over YouTube of people doing natural remedies to sicknesses and stuff. And it ain't just us. It's funny how that worked out. It never ceases to amaze me. But like I said, They started talking about Chicago.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Beautiful piece of tape we're about to listen to. They brought up Chicago. Let's go.
Again, there's 109 people in Chicago who were shot, 19 fatally. That's a lot over a weekend. Yeah. And the race of the victims will not.
Technically, it wasn't a weekend, sir. It was 4 days. But again, Chicago has about 3 million people. 109 people shot. Okay. There was a time when you guys used to go in and say, oh my God, there was 78 people shot and killed in Chicago in one weekend.
Be reported. Is that helpful? And why is that? Why don't they report that?
So if you didn't hear, he said the race wasn't reported.
Let's have some real talk here.
I mean, if you think that we have a problem with black on black crime, I would agree with you. But I would also say that statistically, I hate that kind of categorization because of the simple fact that
we have a problem with black on black crime. We have a problem with black on black crime. Okay. His opinion. We have a problem with black on black crime.
We're highly segregated, and the crimes that are perpetrated against white people are perpetrated by white people because we're a segregated community. But what I would say is that within our own community, we have to look at crime, particularly black on black violence, holistically. We have to talk about educating young people, giving them something to do, giving them job training programs, summer youth programs. We have these communities, and
you don't have that already.
No, but it's not just in Chicago.
No, Ben. I'm sorry, Bill. No, they don't. They don't want to. Hey, should we point him to what them Asian folk did when they had that program in New York for black kids who wanted to go into the STEM fields, into a STEM camp for a week? Should we do that? How the city council got pissed off and tried to stop it? Should we go there? Should we talk about the Fearless Fund one time? I get it. In LA, you got so much going on. You got the beach, you got Hollywood, you got the earthquakes, you got the mudslides, you got driving up them canyons at night and hope to God when you turn in that somebody don't ram into you being drunk. I got it. I got it. Here we go. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. So you're advocating for Latinos now. Wonderful. What is preventable? What do you call preventable death? I want to see what you consider a preventable death. Don't nobody block them. Don't nobody time them out. I want you to explain what a preventable death is.
And people want to make it a blue city thing. But if you look at the violent culture or the number of deaths or the rate of crime and violent crime in states like Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, Georgia, we have a problem. Now, if I were able to look in the camera and talk to black men out there, I would say we have to stand up in our communities. We have to hug and love our children so that they don't go out and join gangs so that they can find that love. And we're just not doing a good enough job. But we also don't necessarily have the resources poured into our community to help lift those people up. I hate when people say, pull yourself up out of bootstraps, and we don't have the damn boots.
I mean, I'll disagree with the last aspect, only to the extent that I do believe that everybody in the United States has the capacity to get married, father kids, and stay with the family that they created.
Well, Donald Trump didn't.
I mean, I disagree with that.
Ben, not everybody's equipped to be married. By the way, that stat y'all love to say that 75% of kids are born to single mothers. That's a lie, but let y'all tell it. You don't have to be married to be in your kid's life. You don't have to be married to be one with the mother and take care of your kids. You don't have to. Y'all are focused on marriage too much because y'all want government control. I get it. Y'all don't want to say because you're going to piss conservatives off, especially the libertarian leaning ones. You're going to piss them off. But y'all want marriage because you want to have a piece of paper that says, look, I'm better than you. I locked up this chick. Or this dude. That's what y'all want. I bet you most of them people that got shot in Chicago were Latino. I bet you. But y'all ain't gonna talk about that because then it's gonna highlight the migrant problem, and then y'all gonna be like, fuck. But okay.
It's not undercut the point at all, and you, I think, agree with me.
Well, I mean, I hear you, but I think I would probably disagree with both of you guys, is that we've never really evaluated the systems that we have in this country. I mean, most times when we talk about racism...
I just asked the question.
No.
We're bringing us together. We're talking about single motherhood, for example. Obviously, the rate of single motherhood in the black community has increased from 20% to 70%.
See, he went right back 20% to 70%. And why was that, Ben? Why was that? Why was that? Because the government needed it. The government didn't like it that every time they stopped black progress came back within a few years. They didn't like it. Negro League show up, make millionaires out of black people. Hey, MLB, go get them players. Blaxploitation hits. White people infiltrate. Oh shit. Black people starting to make waves in the late 70s, early 80s. Throw them crack rocks in there. Okay, we got through that. The 90s, black people making money hand over fist. Black middle class is surging. Shit. You got the rise of the new wave of black grassroots. Shit. Let's throw Republicans in there and let's the president that they wanted, we're gonna impeach the fuck out of him because he got a blowjob. So we're gonna show them that they're not politically astute. Crap. Everybody went through hell. Okay. Black people made it through the 2000s. All right. They got their president. They got a little more bounce in their step now. Shit. We're going to start disparaging that man. I don't like Obama. I'm just trying to tell you a story. So we're going to show them again that they're not politically astute, but we're also going to show that, see, you need the white man. Black people are the ones that cause all the degeneracy. Your black president gave the LGBTQ cause to get married now. Okay, fine. Donald Trump gets in. He loved black people, but he a racist now. That'll show black people they were around them. But we're gonna get all the black shills outside and we're gonna be like, yeah. Donald Trump's a racist. Yeah, I took a picture with him. I was on his shows. We were at the parties, but yeah, he a racist. So black people can't even tell who a racist is now. So now we have a built-in excuse to say when black people call something not racist, it's not racist because you don't know what a racist is or what racism is. Okay. Shit. It's 2018, 2019. Damn, black people making hella money. And they not complaining about nothing. That much. Shit. Let's throw out the Michael Jackson stuff again. Let's arrest Bill Cosby and throw him in jail. That'll get him back on the plantation. Shit, what is this? I'm on social media. Black people are actually standing up for Bill Cosby. Fuck. Black people saying they're going to vote for Trump to stay in. Fuck. Ooh, what's this? A virus. Okay. The president said, I want to shut the borders. You're a xenophobe. All right, I ain't gonna shut the borders. World gets shut down. Black people making more money. Fuck. Black people went on social media. All these trends come out. Content is out there. They're making more money. Fuck. We'll steal their stuff. We'll make some money. Yeah. Wait, I can't do it right. We gotta do it like this here.
Moving on up, shooting inside.
That's how they were doing it. But then Donald Trump loses. Yay, black people back on the plantation. They're back with the Democrats again. This is what we needed. Okay. And they got a black female vice president. They'll never complain about anything ever again. I'm sorry. What 11 letter word are they talking about now? What is this reparations? Huh? I don't know what that means. Yes, you do. They want money for their ancestors. They weren't slaves. Well, they do have a compelling argument. Fuck. Damn. We should never have paid the Japanese off. That's what they were thinking in their head, by the way. Oh, it's not going to get traction. You'll be okay. Now, mind you, that was 2021. 2022. This is how we'll get them back on a plantation. We'll give them a black female Supreme Court justice. Oh my God, the Ketanji Brown Jackson, the Honorable. Yay! Can you define what a woman is? Huh? Yes, Miss Brown Jackson. Can you Judge Brown Jackson, can you define for us what a woman is? And we all heard that answer. And we were like this here. But it didn't matter because they still appointed her judge. Excuse me. Then we get the upward mobility of D heads like Too Raw, Too Real, aka Kenny Walden, and Colorful Story. If you're gonna hate on black people, you know, or if you're gonna hate on Kamami, hey, you ain't shit. They basically took, if you don't know if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. They took it and remixed it. Like black people, we do. We remix. Not as bad as the other groups, but we remix from time to time. And now we get our blackness put into question. But we were never deterred. We said, okay, we're not even going to say nothing. We just going to sit back and we're just going to watch the implosion because it's coming. Biden screws up Afghanistan. He funds Ukraine. He's sending money every other day to his whore. He watched October 7th happen, and he over there arguing Netanyahu about what's going to happen with Gaza. And y'all are cool with that because on November 15, 2022, Donald Trump said he running again. So the boogeyman is back. We got to focus over there. Not to mention that he gave you an infrastructure bill that's doing nothing out here. Nothing. We had two major interstates catch fire or collapse. But, you know, that. They're trying to force y'all to get electric vehicles. with kill switches for them police. But y'all cool with that. Your man is up here. He knows how bad them cops are. That man sat in front of the entire nation, the entire world, said, refund them cops and give them more money. That man sat there and watched Gensa run rampant through the entire country with all these governors and commissioners and chiefs and mayors going all the way to Israel to learn anti-terrorist tactics, which they're using on the street level. But y'all cool with that. You've got political candidates running out here saying get rid of 3 and 4 letter agencies that do more than what their tenants are saying to keep the country as fragile as it is, the way it is right now. They want to get rid of it. To do what? What is the end goal? Oh, it's going to be less government. And what do you think is going to happen with less government? I'm not advocating for more government. I'm not doing that. But certain things you've got to keep in place, or at least have an alternative. You had Robin Newell say, get rid of the Department of Education, put it back to the states. Okay, great. You've seen what Florida and Louisiana did. You really want them to have control of that, because that really works. See, this is what I mean. You're not listening. You're really not listening, and it's getting frustrating now. I'm going to help you. Maybe you understand pictures. Here's what we're voting for. If you can't understand that, then I don't know how to help you, because even Bakari Sellers on Real Time with Bill Maher earlier said the same thing. They're talking about either Biden, either Trump, Biden, or the couch. And the couch don't run no ads. The couch got hella support from shout outs. Shout out to the couch. Because guess what the couch is? The couch ain't got no color or race. Don't y'all conservatives love that? Ain't got no race, ain't got no sex, ain't got no creed, ain't got no gender. Hey, conservatives, I'm going to piss you off before I go to work. The couch is God.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the?
I said it. I'm going to say it again. The couch is God. I should put that on a t-shirt. Yes, I'm French. Oui, oui.
Who is we? Who is we?
Mukau out here talking French. He brand new and he talking French.
Who is we? Who is we?
I'm starting to think he Latino. The Clear Dashians. Let me help y'all. Your guy got pillows, mine got cushions. We might hey. Listen. Who want to have an argument about the comfort diaspora?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
We can have arguments tomorrow morning about the comfort diaspora. Y'all want to have that? Bruh. Before I get out of here, Ben Shapiro, the one thing I'll give him, he said something earlier. He said that the voter turnout is going to be low. I'm telling you, Biden's going to get under 80% black vote. I'm telling you this right now. It ain't going to be high. Yes, the comfort diaspora. Yes. My man said he got his couch got pillows, mine got comforted, got cushions. We not the same. We not the same. Woo! And if you got them long, what they call it? Them long fuck, I just had the word. Cushions. them long cushions, pause. You a tether.
Hey!
If your couch got a comforter on it, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. Wait a minute. If your couch don't become a bed, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. If your couch does not service more than 3 people, well, 3 or more people, according to the comfort diaspora rules, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. If your couch comes from Target or Walmart, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. But they pissed off at me right now. DJ like, now wait. He was fixing to leave and he was like, wait a minute. He said, if you got plastic on it, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. Now, I'm going to remix yours a little bit, Dead Star. Now, if you get your plastic from a box store that takes in more than $17 million a year, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. If your couch was under the umbrella of Amazon Essentials, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. Miss Niecy says she has a sofa bed, so she's not a tether. That's what I'm talking about.
You want some more?
We might have more. If your couch, now hear me, if your couch, now I'm a tether right here. If your couch does not have wooden support, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. Now, full disclosure, my couch, people bought it from me from IKEA, and it still worked. That was like 7 years ago. So I'm kind of a tether. But that's all right. At least I'm admitting that I'm a tether. On that, I'm at least a tether. But let's continue. We might have more. If your couch, right? Now hear me. If your couch does not have any coins from circa 1970, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. If your couch is not within 15 feet of the china cabinet, you a tether.
You want some more?
We might have more. If your couch, there you go. If your couch smell like a circus animal, you a tether.
You want some more?
You might have more. If your couch, this is fucked up. If your couch can't see the kitchen and see what them motherfuckers is cooking, you a tether.
You want some more?
You might have more. Common Fury said, I built my bed out of wood and black wood stain. What does that make me? That makes you a carpenter. You might be Jesus.
You want some more?
I have more. Wait. V Mosley said she's a tether with a velvet tufted couch. That's what's up.
You want some more?
Ooh, I have more. V Malsby, hey, I don't listen. Shout out to Mr. Malsby. Shout out to that man. I know he the one that brought that couch in the house all by his lonesome, and you gave him another kid. I know that's what happened, but we ain't gonna tell that story. But anyway, I think that's it. I gotta get to play at the agent.
You want some more? Do you? All right, bim, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my way.
All right, family. I gotta go. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, see, there you go. See, she went like this here. How you females do? You like that? Y'all went like she did that, and then you know, we got a little another Maltby running around. That might be one to change the world. I'm just saying. And you know, and before we go, family, you know that it was some shit where she saw that, because you know she had just got her nails done. She told me this. She just got her nails done. And when she saw that man, and he didn't even grunt. That's what she also told me. He didn't even grunt. That man put it there, and then when he put it down, he didn't even wipe the sweat off. He's like, is this good? And you were like, and he's like, what's your problem? She's like, honey, do you want some sweet tea? He's like, I mean, I could use a glass, but what about this couch? She's like, whatever you think is best. You see, she laughing because she knows. See, when you black, you know some stuff like this. I mean, I'm black, but I ain't black, but I'm black. But you think about stuff like this. See? There you go. There you go. See? See, Mukai wouldn't know nothing about that. But anyway, family, I gotta go plantation and deal with this bullshit. And it's a Saturday too. I don't want to deal with this bullshit, but you know, I keep money flowing in the house for now. Whew. Okay. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Again, thank you for coming to this impromptu stream. I really wasn't planning on doing this, but you know, I wanted to make sure you guys got this information, because they know about the couch. They've legitimized the couch, and now the couch has gotten to cable TV on the premium side. So we're there. We're there. So enjoy the rest of your day. The Chicago Sky is playing the Liberty home and home series today. So hopefully Angel Reese will do well. Camila Cardozo will do well. And hopefully they'll get a win, because it'll be a beautiful thing. It'll be nice to see the Sky win. Yes, that's going on a t-shirt. I'm black. I ain't black, but I'm black. Anybody could buy that shirt, especially them Latinos who like to tell them, like, I know black. I know black, Poppy. That'd be a perfect, that'd be a perfect shirt. I'm black. I ain't black, but I'm black. But anyway, y'all take care. Stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Get out of there! Don't wait around. Yep. Mark, yeet, and get out.
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day got to end.
That's it. Before I go, I forgot to say this. Shout out to Dr. William H. Cosby. He celebrated his Earth Strong yesterday, 87 years young. So shout out to you. I forgot to do that. That was on me. I meant to do that at the beginning of the show, but shout out to you. And hope to 87 more, because they mad that you free and enjoying pizza. You know what I mean? But anyway, now I'm out.